Hello everybody, my name is Ikizoid and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here, and most importantly, welcome to episode 2 of Sherlock Holmes chapter 1. Last time, if you guys missed the previous episode, I'm gonna be leaving a link somewhere around the screen so you guys can go and check that out if you missed it, but if you don't want to watch that, I'm just gonna give you a quick recap. We came to Cordona, which is an island where Sherlock Holmes grew up, and here is our friend John, who is not John Watson. He is actually somebody entirely different, but he's our best and only friend. And here we discovered actually the mystery of a diamond, and we found out that Lady Craven was the last person seen holding the diamond, and we also found her dead in her room with her husband, or her lover I should say, because she is not the real Lady Craven. So we have now to discover the mystery, or like uncover the mystery of her death. She seems to be bludgeoned with that cane that we found previously in the previous episode. So I'm not exactly sure what happened, but let's see. We can work a little bit on her body over here, or like
strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Oh, she's strangled. Okay, new Mind Palace clue in Miss Emma's body. Yes, that's right. Her name is Miss Emma. Okay, and we can we can discover certain clues on her body and see what oh, she was holding something, maybe a purse here.
Everything
with some
was
forks.
tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Maybe she was robbed. I have no idea. What is this? This is the diamond, isn't it? Yeah, this is exactly it. Let me just whoops.
This
Okay.
must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
It is tainted by her
Think
death.
she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
We need
Well,
to find
there is
out
a professional
more.
medium right next door.
No, we don't trust that medium because we are Sherlock Holmes and we do not believe in any supernatural abilities or things, or in general, you know. So we are a man of logic. Whoops, I'm sorry, John. We are a man of logic and how should I say? You guys know what I mean. All right, let's see here. What does
So
John have to
young
say?
and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Truly, but we did offer to hand this case over to the policeman, but our man here, our customer, not a customer, what's it called? Like our client, is definitely wanting us to investigate. So too shallow, false bottom.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
maybe because she wanted to steal something from the Lord. What's his name? Craven. Oh, this is the same brooch as the one that the what's it called? That the medium had, isn't it?
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
Maybe she stole it. Ring with the moth design. And then what are these things
Several
here?
£1,000, that's quite a fortune.
That is a lot of money for that time. If you guys don't know, it's basically in the 19th century, so that would be a lot of money. It's still a lot of money now. But let me see, what else can we find here? Maybe this here, I think?
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling
The
temptress.
traveling temptress. Okay, and what about, maybe this is her perfume, this is her little, so she had rouge, mascara and stuff like that, maybe eyeshadow, maybe lipstick, which is her makeup bag basically. And what else? That's not really of interest to us. I mean, maybe some makeup can be disguised as, maybe some poison can be disguised as makeup, but I'm not sure whether she wanted to hurt anybody. But I think she might have just wanted to steal stuff. So this is, what is this? This is a ring, but what does it say? Virtus audacer sapit. I think that means like virtue, audacity,
Virtus
and
Audacta Sapit.
Oh, no.
Courage tastes bold.
courage.
A
Tastes bold.
unique family motto.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past. And poor taste.
Poor taste. don't like offend her. She's dead. But let's see. I want to go. Oh, what is that? I want to go to our. Oh, what is that? Ordinary cheap brass weak
A
lock.
remarkably simple lock.
Maybe we can lockpick it. Let's see. Can I pick this lock? No, it doesn't let me for some reason, but I want to go over here to our little case book, and we have loads and loads of clues, so maybe that can maybe those clues can give us some more insight into the case. So, the bruises on the lady's neck show that she was strangled. The bed around her is in disarray. It appears that she fought for her life. There's a large diamond next to her body, and Lord Craven confirms it is the one that was stolen during the seance. A bag with the lady's belongings is open wide, with everything strewn around as if it hadn't been searched. The door between the rooms has a cheap lock. Okay, I found a pile of money and a family ring hidden in a secret stash among Miss Emma's perfumes. I found this cheap ring with a moth design amongst the hidden jewels. It's made of copper and looks old. It does not fit in with the other jewels there. And Lord Craven told me that he found Miss Emma dead shortly after coming upstairs. He's very afraid of being accused and has asked me to find the real murderer before he's taken to prison. He claimed he spent some time in the bar before coming upstairs to find his mistress lying on bed, dead, the diamond close by her. Someone at the bar must have seen him. Lord Craven also told me that Luca Galici has been locked in the room next to his, and the key from it is now at reception. Alright, so I'm going to pin this piece of evidence. But first I want to go to my mind palace, because I think the diamond was beside her, but the moth ring, I want to investigate that and go to our deductions. I don't have any other deductions from this, do I? What clues though? The moth ring. No, I want to the moth ring and the moth pin. There we go. So there we can like unlock a deduction this way. So Luca and Emma could have met before. So Luca and Emma both have jewelry with the same moth design. Could they have something in common? My first thought was when I saw the moth ring inside her belongings was that she stole it from Luca. Luca again, I think being the what's it called, the medium, or like the guy who practiced the seance. So I think maybe she stole it from him, or maybe she and him, they both have something in common, maybe a common past. Maybe they are working together, and she being the mistress of Lord Craven, maybe she and Luca have been working together to steal money from him, or jewels, or like belongings from him. So I want to go back to the clues. Lord Craven was in the room with Emma, and Emma was strangled. Okay, so I want to go to the deductions. There's no deductions to be had here. The killer strangled Emma with their bare hands. Alright, so what about the seance theft? And the diamond. Oh, there we go, another deduction. So the murderer left the diamond. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body, and Lord Craven caught Emma with a stone. He returned to the room just as Emma was holding the diamond and caught her off guard. I believe this is it. But what about this one? So here we have to make a choice, I believe, but I don't think we have enough evidence so far to make a decision between these two little choices here. So I'm going to go back. And whoops, I want to go back to the Mind Palace. So Lord Craven punched the medium, and Emma was strangled. I think maybe these two have something in common. No. No, maybe not. But the lock can be easily picked. And Lord Craven, no, I don't think any of these have in common with each other. So I'm going to go back, and I might have to go either. No, I cannot pick this lock. But I think, what if I talk to John?
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
You already investigate. Well, what does he have here? Provide evidence or leave? I'm gonna provide some evidence to him. So choose what piece of evidence I want to provide him with. So the body is still warm. Lord Craven is nearby, frightened and shocked. I want to maybe pile of money and a family ring. Cheap ring with a moth design amongst the hidden jewels. His explanation, medium's testimony. What piece of evidence can I provide to him? I believe that the ring with the moth design, I could tell him.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
I don't
No.
think so.
And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Alright, we talked to him about this, so he doesn't recognize the ring. He certainly never saw Miss Emma wearing it. Alright, so what about the hidden jewels?
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she
my
do
God.
this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she
Oh
not
my God.
dead already.
That's you might
Do
have
something
some
about
motive.
it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
I don't know that, my guy. Can I search more her? I mean, I don't know if this is the effects on her face are the effects of like rigor mortis, but it still hasn't set in apparently because her body is like still warm, which is very, very morbid to think about. I don't want to think about that, to be honest, but I don't think we have anything more to look at over here. So what about maybe her feet? No, nothing on her feet, I don't think. All right, I want to go back down to the reception. So what about over here? Maybe some
Someone was
papers?
not happy with his post.
What did he do? The letter regarding the stolen ring. Dear sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free L.O. Dupont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in this case. Lieutenant Gavreau, Marcy, Police Commissariat. Okay. I don't know if I pronounced any of that correctly, but I think I might have. And what about this over here? A letter regarding compensation. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I cannot return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court. Okay. And new Mind Palace clue, I do have one. So Mind Palace and go to Ghosts of the Past. Compensation for abuse. And the thief framed the servants. Maybe this is it? The Courtyard Witness. Pointing at a window. No. The murderer left a diamond. I'm still not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do. But Lord Craven punched the medium. And Emma was strangled, maybe. No compensation for abuse. Oh, there we go. That's a new deduction. So, Lord Craven cannot control his temper. He's an unstable man who cannot manage his anger. I definitely believe that because he does seem to have a history of abuse. Or like, not abuse, but like, you guys know what I mean. He's a very like, very disturbed man. So what about this? Place on the map. Place this. Do I need to place all of these things on the map? I don't know. Lord Craven's explanation. But I want to find... Maybe I can pin this piece of evidence. Oh, I can zoom in on this. Alright. We have the diamond, her little purse, her bag. There was a fork in her bag. I'm not sure why. Maybe she... I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe she's like Ariel and she wanted to comb her hair with a fork. But let's see here. What else can I... I'm still having trouble like with the whole pinning evidence and pinning to the map and stuff like that. But he was mad when he saw the jewels. He had no idea. Okay, so what about the cheap ring? Maybe I can pin this. Letter regarding... Maybe I can ask him more about the ring.
Do something about it, Holmes.
All right.
I did not do it. You know that.
It doesn't fit in with the other jewels here. Alright, well, you guys know, already know, I'm going down to the bar because I want to discover what he was doing. So let me go back to my casebook and see where was he. Was extremely annoyed. No, we're pinning this piece of evidence because we're going to investigate. Oh, I can quickly pin evidence without going to my casebook. Cycle left and right through clues with arrow keys and pin evidence can be scrolled down to read more. Okay, Emma's body, ring with moth design, cheap ring, pile of money, and the price of million diamond. Medium claims he's innocent. Lady Craven. Lady Craven is not actually the wife of Lord Craven. We already know that. So we are pinning this. Alright. Pin evidence can be scrolled down to read more. Alright. So I want to talk to this guy.
Maybe a guest noticed him.
What? I didn't even ask you a question.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Okay. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Are you able to help me?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
Does everybody already know about the murder? Because I didn't ask them any questions and they already knew what I'm talking about. So I found a witness who advised that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left the seance room. Alright, what about... I can go to my mind palace now, I believe. So, defriend the servants. Setting the servant to cover the tracks. What about... Lord Craven was in the room with Emma. No, spent time at the bar. Emma was stealing from Lord Craven. Emma was strangled. I still don't know exactly... Like, this is gonna be a little bit difficult, I think.
May I ask for your assistance?
I can't help you with that,
He
sir.
cannot help us. What about this piece of... Maybe this is a note here? No, that's just a little napkin. Alright, what about you?
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Nobody? Seriously, nobody wants to talk to me? Come on, I'm a good guy.
Do you know anything about this?
I can't help you with that, sir.
With the
You
answer.
obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Oh, John is a little bit angry with me for some reason. One question, one answer. Bravo, Sherry. Given his insane inquiries, Sherlock must be conducting an experiment on the effects of non sequiturs. Bananas are actually a herb. Alright. There must be a better way to approach this. Sometimes I truly believe Sherry can never be mistaken. I'm so proud to be by his side. Oh, that's so cute! But how does Sherry always know exactly what to do to get the answer? There are so many variables. Incredible. Okay. We read all of his little things, but I found a witness who advises that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left the seance room. I need to go to my mind palace again, because he spent time at the bar, but then the thief framed the servants. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with it, with this information. What about the deductions? The Courtyard Witness. What? Bear with me for a moment, guys. I'm like a little bit confused here, but Lord Craven was in the room with Emma and spent time at the bar. Deframed the suspect? What? In the room with Emma, and Emma was strangled. Deductions? The Courtyard Witness. Oh my god, what the hell is going on here, guys? I'm a little bit confused. I need to go to my mind palace, I know
May
this.
I ask for your assistance?
I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
It's telling me to go to my mind palace for some reason, but maybe if I pin some other piece of evidence, maybe if I pin this. Oh, it's already pinned, never mind. He spent time at the bar. And... What? Stayed in the room with Emma. Okay, what if I go here? He can't control his temper. The Courtyard Witness. Did I? No. The murderer left a diamond. What? What is this? Lord Craven spent time at the bar. Okay. And Emma was stealing from Lord Craven. For a short time before returning to his room. And he was in the room with Emma. There we go! Oh my god. So the murderer had time to kill Emma while Lord Craven was drinking downstairs. Which he was provided with like a window of opportunity, like it says over here. And Lord Craven had time to kill Emma. He had enough time to kill Emma before I arrived. And she was freshly dead. I mean, it's very sad to say, but... Okay, I found a witness who advises yada 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 yada. What about John?
Now you're in your element, Sherry.
Am I though? Because I'm very much confused. Because I really cannot... I need, like, you guys already know this about me, but I need very, very specific evidence in order to, like, make a decision. So maybe if I ask this person...
Don't be angry, sir, but
Oh, okay.
I truly don't know.
I need to go to my mind palace again. And what if I pin this piece of evidence, the ring with the moth design, or no, her body, and I'll go back to the mind palace. The lockpick can be picked easily. No, Emma was stealing from Lord Craven in the thief framed the servants. There you go, another piece of evidence. So Emma was a thief, but made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing. She had done it throughout their trip. Alright, and when Luca and Emma could have met before, and these both connect over here, so Emma had a history of deceit, and Luca and Emma could have met before, which leads to, if their paths had crossed in the past, Luca could well know of Emma's predilection for thievery. So I need to speak to Luca right now, don't I? I think I need to. So I'm going to cheap ring with a mod design, and I want to speak to Luca, but he's right next door to the Cravens, or to Lord Craven's room. So that would mean 226. No, it's this room. 227, I believe. We have a note here. Dear James, I read your treatise on the binomial theorem with great interest, and although some parts of it still remain unclear for me, I must say that you have done an impressive amount of research. I strongly recommend you publish as soon as possible, for I anticipate a great and wide practical usage of your method as soon as it becomes known. Sincerely yours, Professor Gilbert. Alright. A letter lost in the hotel. Yeah. Oh! You know what? Maybe if I, what are these symbols over here? Oh, and like a little... Oh, I have 0 money. That's what it is. Oh my god. Okay. I would have expected to arrive with some amount of money. That's why it didn't click for me immediately on this island. But I believe that maybe if we like return this letter to somebody, whoever it belongs, then maybe... Here we have a letter lost in the hotel. Maybe I can get some like more of an advantage from that person. Maybe if they give me some more clues. But let's see, where can I go here? Mind Palace, no, I cannot. Okay, what about over here? I'm gonna try all of these doors, obviously, but no, it's literally telling me to go to my Mind Palace. So I'm gonna go back there. Luck could easily be picked and Emma was strangled. The killer strangled Emma with their bare hands. Okay, and the murderer left a diamond. Lord Craven entered the room just as Emma was hiding a diamond and caught her off guard. No, we don't have any evidence for that. And he had the time to kill Emma. But the murderer also had time to kill Emma, I believe. So Luca could have known Emma was a thief. And now we have the medium, Luca Gallici, could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame him for her crime. Luca could know Emma set him up. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. But a window of opportunity. What if... Oh, this takes out. So basically, if we say that the window of opportunity is a valid piece of like deduction, then this opens up this little opportunity for us here, this other deduction, which is Luca could have known that Emma set him up, which I think is the right thing, the right way to like frame it. But I'm going to talk to Lord Craven
Do something
again.
about it, Holmes.
Nope, apparently not.
I did not do it. You know that.
I want to pick the lock, my guy. What the? Come on, we're Sherlock Holmes. Of course we can like pick locks and stuff. Am I not right here? Let's see. Maybe if I... No, I cannot jump, by the way, in this game, which is very, very sad. But if I speak to somebody else... I cannot speak to these people at all. It's so confusing. Bear with me for a moment. 223, maybe this? Maybe any of these rooms? Can I talk to Luca? I want to hear like his side of the story again. Or is he still downstairs? This is our room over here, by the way, but it's still not ready for some reason. We have been investigating this murder all night, and they still haven't like fixed the room for us. I want to go over here. Where is Luca?
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
What? Okay.
Oh, I love the ambiance.
The
Nice and
ambiance. This guy isn't here anymore. If you guys remember, in the previous episode there was a guy over here, but nowhere to be seen. I think he was kind of creepy, but I don't know, maybe he was innocent after all. Alright, I'm going to go back to my Mind Palace, and maybe I can pin different pieces of evidence. The lock can be easily picked. Oh, the door between Luca Gallici's room and Lord Craven's room has a weak lock and could be picked. Okay, then the Courtyard Witness. Emma had a history of deceit. A window of opportunity. Maybe Lord Craven had time to kill Emma, and he caught Emma with the stone, so that leads to he was furious when he discovered that Emma had stolen from him. And that leads to something else entirely. Lord Craven is the murderer. Lord Craven has problems with his temper. He strangled Emma in a fit of rage when he found out she was stealing from him. Craven cannot control his temper and has the money influence to escape punishment. I must bring him to justice. or Craven fell prey to a professional criminal. Given Emma's checkered past, her killing was an act of self-defense. I do not believe that was self-defense, my guy, because if somebody steals from you, I mean, you cannot just like kill them unless they actually threaten to kill you. You know, that's self-defense right there. If she threatened to kill him, I understand if he killed her, but I do not believe for 1 second that this is the only option that we can have, because what if I choose this? Like, bear with me for a moment. Let me show you again. And if I select this, a window of opportunity that the murderer had time, then Luca could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame him for her crime. So I'm gonna ask for help over here. So make a new deduction. Combine with a relevant clue, I'm sorry. And get new evidence in your casebook. What? Any decision can still be changed by your actions. Deduction links to form. Resolve any logical conflicts. Also, there might be a logical conflict. For example, if it says that it's red, there's a logical conflict. And deductions can form one version of events and resulting in a suspect to condemn or pardon. Oh my god, I see what you mean. But this isn't... So for example, if I do this, these are like not compatible with each other. For example, if I say that there is a window of opportunity and that Lord Craven caught Emma with the stone, these two cannot be logically concurrent. Is that a word? I don't know exactly how to describe it, but you guys know exactly what I mean. These two cannot exist in the same timeline, basically, because I'm saying on one hand that this person, the other person that is not Lord Craven, had time to kill her, and here I'm saying that Lord Craven killed her, basically. So I'm going to say that I do believe that Lord Craven is the one who murdered her, even though the more I think about it, the less I actually believe that, because it could have been Luca, definitely could have been him, but we have no option to speak to him at all. So I shall go back to 226, where Lord Craven is. Was it this? Yeah, it was this one. Alright. And I'm going to... If it was Lord Craven, let me like level with you guys here. If it was Lord Craven indeed, I would want him to get punishment, definitely, because he cannot just like... But then again, he did act surprised when we told him that she was stealing from him. But he did not know that she was stealing other stuff. He only knew about the diamond when he came over here. So do you guys know what I mean? Like, it's so strange, to be honest. But alright, I'm going to go to my casebook and see what the different like the different other evidence has for us in the Mind Palace. I don't think there's any more evidence here. So Emma was strangled. And the lock can easily be picked. What the hell, man? Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to my deductions. I'm gonna say Lord Craven had time to kill. The truth enraged him. And he's the murderer, and I'm going to bring him to justice. Alright, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Craven cannot control his temper and has the money and influence to escape punishment. I must bring him to justice. Oh, I'm not sure if this is true though. Okay, I'm going with it. Can I switch the conclusion? No. I don't want to switch the conclusion. I think it's him. But I've definitely... You know what? I don't think it's him, but I don't know what I think, to be honest. But okay, I'm gonna go back. And this is like still in the Mind Palace, so it's still like something that we can definitely like, I don't know, maybe we can like, depend on our actions what we say. I can accuse him, but I don't have any other...
I am needed elsewhere.
I don't have any other choice. Like I'm feeling that the game is making me choose this, but I definitely don't think that I have enough evidence to say that. Because there is evidence pointing to Luca as well. Oh, there's blood here. Oh, that's wine. Pardon me, that's wine. He was maybe shocked. Or something. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna accuse him.
I cannot cover for you, Lord Craven. The facts are conclusive. You murdered your mistress.
It wasn't me. You have no proof, not a whit.
Alright, you found Emma with a stone, you fought recently, or you had time to kill her. I'm gonna say you found Emma with the stone.
You entered the room just as Miss Emma was hiding the diamond. Discovering that she was the thief was the final straw.
Preposterous! I didn't know a thing about it until you showed me her stash.
You fought recently. Did they fight recently? I think they did. I think the maid said something about it.
You have bruised knuckles and you look a mess. The poor woman fought for her life and you
Yep,
bear
they
all
didn't
the
mean
evidence.
that.
This whole evening was a mess. You know I got into a scuffle with the medium in the seance room. Nothing has changed since then.
I'm so like weirded out by this whole thing.
A couple
but...
of whiskies go down fast for an alcoholic.
Oh.
That left you plenty of time for murder.
We're hitting him with
That's
that A word.
ridiculous. I am no alcoholic. And there are witnesses who will attest I was there for at least a quarter of an hour.
The witnesses say differently, though. It's
There's
not to arrest
plenty
you.
of proof, sir. The police would certainly arrest you.
You scoundrel. You said you would help me. I had nothing to do with it, as you will
What if
soon
we're
see.
wrong? We'll rot in jail, or I will help you. I'm going to say you will rot in jail.
You are dangerous, Lord Craven. Beating your servants is one thing, but murder is another.
I had no
You
other
will not
choice,
get away with this.
literally.
I'll
in
get
this
out
game.
of this, Mr. Holmes, and I swear I'll find you. I will find you.
Well, I'm Sherlock Holmes. You don't have like shit on me.
Don't you bastards dare touch me, Holmes!
Oh my God.
You'll rue the day you gave me my cane when it comes swinging at your head.
Oh, that's a threat right there. You can get sued for that, mister.
If Craven wants to
But-
claim his innocence, he should be more careful how he talks.
Money talks too, Sherry. Let's hope it's not too loud.
Yeah. He does have a lot of money. He's a lord after all. The freaking garlic lord. But whatever, we're gonna get out of that anyway, so... it's time to visit the cemetery, and John steals bad photos. Make sure the frame has turned white before shooting. Yada yada yada. The helmet is the last piece of armor to shoot off. After that you can pass judgment. Alright, let's press another button to continue.
That was too much
And-
fun, Sherry.
Oh.
I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was
No,
some
that is
pleasure to be
true.
had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Ah, damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
We did come to visit our mother's grave, so this all was just like a little distraction from the facts of our mortality. We got new entry in John's diary, back to Cordona, and 30, whatever that is, some money. A mother's love. So, arrived at Cordona on the island, we already read this. I spent one night at Il Palazzo del Lusso and fell into a criminal investigation. That is not how I imagined my time on Cordona, but the thrill of the case helped to distract me from darker thoughts. Now it's time to go to the cemetery in Miner's End. There's a figure of a crying angel on Mother's tombstone. Alright, I'm going to pin this evidence and place it on the map. We must go over here, I believe. Is that here? I think so. Well, it's actually a huge map, my guy. What the hell? Those are all bridges. Old City, Grand Surrey. I think this is it. It's time to visit a cemetery. Compass mark? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Grand Traders Alley. This is the Traders Alley. What is this? Cordona Chronicle. Scaladio Market. Cordona City Hall. This is a bridge of some sort. Victoria Bridge. Where was my fingeroonie? My imaginary friend John. Imaginary. Guys, I was thinking that just now because John seems to be able to teleport a lot, and none of the characters speak to him, but I had no idea that. I mean, I did have a little bit of an idea, but I didn't actually put enough like belief in it. I didn't think that he was truly an imaginary person. So John has been my friend since childhood. I cannot remember a time without him. He cannot accept that only I can see him. Now that is a little bit effed up because, I mean, I used to have an imaginary friend too when I was little, but like not at this age because we're like at least 20 here. I think we're like 20 or 20 something, I don't know. But it's still kind of strange. It's usually not normal to have imaginary friends that late.
May I ask you something?
I would help you if I knew so.
As the receptionist about my room, I need to go back to the hotel. It's over here. What? What? Am I not supposed to go to the hotel again? That's the hotel, right? No, that is.
Come on, Sherry. Why walk when we can ride?
It's time to visit a cemetery. Oh, I already asked the receptionist about my room in the previous episode, so maybe I need to...
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Okay, we have to go to the cemetery and visit our mother's grave, which is... I mean, it's good to visit a bunch of mother's favorite flowers, asters. Okay. Let's see now. I wonder what kind of case is going to be coming next, because it probably won't be here in the cemetery, but knowing the Sherlock Holmes games...
If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
True.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
Funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
That's what I was saying. It's good to visit graves sometimes of your past loved ones, or like the loved ones that passed. That's what I meant. But on the other hand, it can like evoke some difficult memories to deal with. We're supposed to find the thing with the angel, like a weeping angel. So I'm going to go around the graveyard. Maybe it's over here. No, I cannot go through here. Oh, can I? Well, actually, what if I can? No, I cannot. Okay. This game is like a semi-open world as far as I know, or like maybe fully open world. I don't know yet. But I'm definitely excited to like explore the world and see more of Cordona, because so far it's very, very beautiful. Like even the graveyard. Oh, John is like teleporting behind me. That's very, very strange. Oh, and he's not there anymore. Alright, we are looking for the weeping angel. No, this is not an angel. Maybe over here? No. I'm sorry to step on your gravestone. Oh my god, that's so bad. But let's see. Where is it? Somebody's painting here. It's actually kind of creepy. If you guys look, there's a figure there in the thing. But could it be this? No. Can I speak to somebody?
Are you able to help me?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Alright, I'm a little bit confused. There's supposed to be a thing with a weeping angel.
Help me, please.
Mr. Fancy Clothes won't find any answers here.
Time to check your who, what and what, Sherry. Who are you asking, about what, and dressed as what?
I see. Alright, let me just get out of this little cemetery thing. And I need to go to John's bed. I want the bed. Remember my mother's funeral. I don't, but I can try to recall something. I'm going to pin this piece of evidence. Maybe I can go to my mind palace. No, I can't. There's nothing there. What about this? Back to Cordona. We already read this. If I remember my mother's funeral. It's... Where is it? Is it this? No, that's where we are. Am I supposed to go over here? What? Alright, bear with me for a moment, guys. I'm like a little bit confused. But let's see. I'm over here. I can try to recall my mother's funeral. edit. Maybe if I put this over here, compass mark. Okay. I need to go over here maybe. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Is that the weeping angel? Why can I not go through? I think that's the only weeping angel that I've seen. Maybe if I go to the case book. Bunch of asters, mother's favorite flowers. Ghosts of the past, this is all archived. And the unlucky seance. Remembering the funeral? John's diary. There we go. I didn't like Lord Craven from the get-go. He resembled a wounded bull in the arena, and his mistress the unlucky matador. If Sherlock keeps asking the same thing to every person we meet, I'll go mad. Doesn't he realize something is not working? Maybe. Given his insane inquiries, Sherlock must be conducting an experiment on the effect of non sequiturs. We already read this. Guys, am I being insane here and thinking that that is our mother's grave? Over there? Over the weeping angel? Because I cannot seem to pass through here. What? What? I'm so confused. Maybe if I ask this guy over here. Can I ask you?
Do you know anything about this?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Oh my god, the class difference, you know? Because Sherlock is a little bit of a... He's a rich boy. I can say that, right? Because him and Mycroft definitely come from a rich family. But I can't seem to find our mother's grave for some reason. I'm very, very confused. What?
Are you able to help me?
No one listens to us, so why should I
Oof,
listen
bird.
to you, Oofbird?
Oh my lord, nobody wants to help us for some reason. But where is it? What in the world? Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, this is... Mycroft was adamant.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem.
Alright. And Mycroft and I had to leave for London just after the funeral. Okay. What about if I open this thing? No. Maybe I can speak to John.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Okay. What if I do this and try to maybe look at the coffin? It's a little bit morbid, I'm sorry guys, but it is a game about solving murders, so... Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. I can go over here and look at this. The service was sparsely attended.
The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then.
Alright. And now, remembering the funeral.
I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine,
Mycroft
you're
helped
fine.
me.
It's over now. You remembered everything.
Oh,
It will get easier soon.
I could have entered this whole time if I only clicked Q. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, I want to have this moment with our mother Violet.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it
Maybe
here?
it's Mycroft's. Who knows? Mycroft held me until I calmed down, alright? And now we can look at the grave, maybe? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes, 1829-1869. So she lived for 40 years.
Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother.
What about the pocket watch? I wanted, maybe VH. Oh, that's our mother's watch.
This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
Definitely. So what about something else? Maybe something like the candle is lit.
A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
Okay, I'm definitely interested because that means... Oh, and there's footsteps, so perhaps those aren't ours. If you guys notice, there are some footsteps over here. So maybe we can discover who was at our mother's grave. Perhaps our father or Mycroft. Or somebody else entirely. So I definitely want to... What? What? I cannot leave? Do we need to talk to John first?
This is excessive, Sherlock. Can you not let the mystery be?
No, I am Sherlock Holmes, dude. I'm going to discover what happened, like, to cause my mother's death, because at this point we don't really know. But what am I supposed to do? What the hell? The candle was lit no more than half an hour ago. I'm going to pin this evidence. My mother's love. I cannot do anything over here. Casebook. What about remembering the funeral? Back to Corjona. John's diary. Okay, anything new over here? No, I don't believe that there's anything new. Incredible, yada yada yada. Casebook. So someone has visited the grave. The candle was recently lit. And do I need to ask these people right now? Maybe?
May I ask you something?
They are gonna say no.
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
They will not know. Of course they won't know. But let me see here. Maybe I need to... Oh, there we go. Some footsteps. I was talking about the footsteps. Brand new fashionable shoes. 27 inches between footprints.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggests he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
So he's short. He's short like me. Am I wearing shoes? I need to use my Q more often. Because... Oh, there's some more over here. What? Let me just... Bike wheel.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Where though? Does it continue? Let me see, I'm gonna deduce this. It continues upwards, I think. Found a bicycle trail. And I think it leads upwards. So I'm going to... What? Does it leave upwards or does it leave backwards? What? I'm confused because if it was... What? Guys, this is just like a whole confusion fest for me, but I really am enjoying this game, let me tell you. It's really, really good. But where does this trail lead? I cannot keep using my Q forever, right? No, I cannot use my Z again. My Z is like my what's it called? A mother's love. There are footprints at the grave. All the footprints are leads deeper into the cemetery. Alright, so I was right the first time. It leads upwards. So I need to go up here, and perhaps it's going to go up there. Yeah. Maybe over here. Oh, there's this painter guy. He wasn't here before.
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Oh.
Be nice, Sherry. Make friends.
I will.
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Fogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination.
True.
Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Cardona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
Sort of art gallery. I'm going to say... Did you visit my mother's tomb?
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains.
Oh, that's awful.
I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
He's a little
Of course
bit
I
crying.
understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
It does matter.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
I didn't manage to ask him about the art gallery but I'm guessing that we're going to be able to...
Are you alright, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Okay, so the visitor of the grave was Werner Fogel. Vogel means bird in German as far as I can remember. And he's no longer here for some reason. He like vanished into thin air. But like I was saying, we're probably going to be able to find out what art gallery he was mentioning. Or what the art gallery is that he mentioned. So the archives of the City Hall, Police Station, and Cordona Chronicle may hold key information for your case. When investigating a piece of evidence, think about which location is the most appropriate to visit. So there's City Hall, Police Station, and the Cordona Chronicle. So I believe that, yeah, there's going to be like different pieces of evidence are going to be stored in one of these three places, right? So we found out that the visitor was Werner, this artist here, and we also found out that, I don't know, maybe our mother's death isn't as simple as we thought, because he said, like Sherlock said that she drowned in her own blood, as far as I could gather from what he said. But I don't know, let me just go to my mind palace, no, my casebook I mean, and we have something over here. He also mentioned that there was a police investigation to my mother's death. I doubt that's true, but if they did, there will be something about it in the police archives. 10 years ago, we were living somewhere in Grand Surrey, which should help me narrow my search, alright? And I think we're going to have to continue our investigation in the next episode. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how much I do. I really have been loving this game. I really love playing it. It's so beautiful and so interesting. The story is very like intriguing to me, and I hope that it is to you as well. So thank you so much for sticking with me. There will be a new episode of Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 coming very soon, so please make sure that you are subscribed so you can get notified when the next episode comes out. Yep, even though I did have some confusion today with like the mechanics of the game and where the grave was and stuff like that, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. So yeah, thank you guys so much once again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.